Shalom Chaverim. This week's parsha is Nitzavim. And in Nitzavim, we see Moshe standing in front of the land of Israel, in front of the people of Israel, explaining to them how he won't be joining them, a transition of leadership. And he says to them, you must follow God's law. You must follow the mitzvot. And if you don't follow the mitzvot, you will be exiled. And all of the nations will know why you are exiled. And it is because you did not follow the commandments. What I find so interesting, though, about this is that he does not address a small group of people. He doesn't address only the priests. He doesn't address only the elders, only the leaders. He addresses everyone, the women, the children. He specifically notes the stranger next to you, even the water drawer. Because Judaism is about a collective responsibility. It's not about a higher authority speaking down on high. It's not about priests necessarily saying, oh, we have to dictate what the people do. Every single person, every single Jew is responsible. Every Jew. And it's not just about belief. It's not just about faith. It's about action. You see, in Nitzavim, Moshe specifically says that the Torah is not in heaven. The Torah is here on earth. It is attainable. We can touch it with our hands. We can feel it with our feet. Following the mitzvot is not just about fasting on Yom Kippur or building the sukkah or keeping kosher. It's also about how we treat our fellow human being. It's about treating them with kindness. It's about making sure that they feel welcome when they are in a strange land. It's about not shaming them, either privately and certainly not publicly. Following the vote is far more than just about honoring God. It's about honoring our fellow human beings. And what I would say is that as we go into the high holidays, what can feel like an obligation, maybe we should try to see what it would be like to feel like if it was a blessing. Because the thing about Judaism is that we're not punished necessarily for not following an individual mitzvah. The word mitzvah itself has this dual meaning between commandment, something you're required to do, and a good deed, something that you can choose to do. And I find that duality so important because it's almost like you're commanded to do this good deed that ultimately you find reward in by doing it. It is a good in and of itself. You can choose not to, and nothing really bad will happen other than the fact that you just won't experience the personal reward of doing this mitzvah. You won't feel the benefit of doing this mitzvah. What does it mean to take a moment during your morning to say thank you to God for letting you wake up? What does it mean to not only say the Hamotzi beforehand, but the Birkat Hamazon, to thank God and give gratitude after you are satisfied? What does it mean to keep Shabbos? And how does it benefit you rather than feeling like a burden? So as we go into the high holidays, Rosh Hashanah is just around the corner, Yom Kippur, which can feel like, oh, I have to go to the synagogue. Well, I have to be a good Jew and I have to fast. As we go into this new year, 2 years after October 7th, I ask of you to do this. Think of all of these obligations, what seem to be obligations, and think of them as a blessing. Think of them as an opportunity that you get to engage in, something that you get to do for yourself. for your fellow human being, because you are just as responsible as anybody, whether you are 12 years old or 80 years old, whether you are an extremely observant Jew or you don't observe anything. It doesn't matter. You have a collective responsibility. You're a part of the nation of Israel. The Torah is here on earth, not in heaven. So take responsibility, do the action, and embrace the fact that it is a blessing that you get to do so. Shalom Aleichem.